Hey guys, what's going on? So, I know this video is coming out a little bit late, but for the past week I've had finals and just haven't quite had time to edit and post the video, but it's better late than never. So, what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to continue tearing down the engine. Last, I believe we took off the alternator, and next we're going to start with the fuel pump, and after that just start tearing it down from the top. So let's get right into it. Okay, so just got the water pump off and the water pump hose, and start trying to get the fuel pump off. Then start from up here and just go down. All right.
Before we could start taking the head apart, there were a few other little things that we had to do, and one of them was taking the belt cover off. So that's what we're doing right now.
Take off the fuel pump. Cool. Good.
So right here, what I'm taking out is a vacuum pump.
So now here, we're going to start taking out the fuel injectors.
the stuff all raised up? Is that the one? Probably. The check is not as stuff, right? Or it is the same. This one's not yours. Yeah, I know that one. So there's one. And air conditioning. Are you gonna put air conditioning in there? Cool. Yeah. Where's that one? You guys are going spray cleaner, wash them, put it back together.
Are we using those?
No.
Now we're going to start trying to take off the glow plugs.
The difference between spark plugs and glow plugs is spark plugs are on gasoline cars and they're needed continuously while you're driving, but glow plugs are in a diesel and they're just used in the ignition process.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Well, also we have it. Oh, it's too challenging. I don't know the car.
But you know how everyone says.
I can't take it apart.
See what it is. See what it is.
How much? I don't. It's real wood.
Yeah, alright.
Where is it? One is it? How much? Ready? Let's have what? I do what?
No, not I. No. I'm gonna get some Mario and post it. Use it.
There you go.
So the glow plugs are pretty worn down, but now that we have those out, we're just going to start taking apart the head from the top.
This is from Mexico, the head, and it came from a van, so it's a California car, and the bearings in here doesn't look like it's too worn down, not chipped or anything, so that's good. So it looks like this is a good engine, but someone dropped a washer in it, and that was one of the problems that was going on. Perfect. Now we got that out. And I think they forgot to put it on also. They dropped it in, so that was just hanging out in there. This out of down in here, and if you can see all those scratches on it, that's from when this was turning. It was shooting this around inside of there. So it sounded like it had a knock and it was a bad engine, but really it was just this washer that was in there being shot around. Even though that we figured out that this was one of the problems, this washer, we're still gonna rebuild it, and it looks like it hasn't been rebuilt before. Like it was just from the manufacturer. And so we're gonna keep working on this one. So now here we have some penetrating oil that we're gonna spray in the bolts down in here, because last night when we were trying to loosen them, we broke a wrench. So here, let me show you what we're gonna do with it. So we already put a little bit on these, so just a little spray. But we got the rest of them. And then down in here, just a little bit. So just want to put a little bit so it'll start loosening up the pistons. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I know that I haven't been putting out as much content and videos lately, but things have just been busy. I just finished my driver's ed, and also up here, I live in Northern California, and the weather's been kind of cold and rainy, so it's been harder to work outside and on the engines and on the car. But I'm gonna be trying to work on that stuff more and get more videos out. So Stick around if you want to see what happens next.